Part 1. The muted echo of your own power. You're not broken, you're just disconnected. That constant sense of numbness, that's not you being cold, it's you living from the neck up, surviving in your head while your body waits for you to come home. Every spreadsheet, every achievement, every "I'm fine," it's all muted noise when you're craving aliveness. You don't need to be fixed, you need to feel. Because here's the truth. The world praises your productivity, but forgets to feed your pleasure. You've become a human doing instead of a human being. This book isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before you stopped dancing, before your sensual self went silent. It's time to awaken her. Part 2. Flat, invisible, and starving for aliveness. You can be brilliant and still feel invisible. You're seen for your brain, but not for your essence. And that ache, it's not weakness. It's your feminine power trying to rise. When life becomes all duty, no delight, your body rebels. It stops responding. It numbs out. And so do you. You crave touch, presence, joy. Not just sex, but deep connection. Without sensuality, relationships become performance. Confidence becomes armor. You're not crazy, you're starved. This isn't about being sexy, it's about being whole. And that starts with one radical choice: to come back to yourself. Part 3. The trap of trying to fix yourself. I'll feel sensual when I lose weight. I need better lingerie, a new look, maybe Botox. But here's the truth. No external glow-up can replace an internal switch. Because sensuality isn't something you perform. It's something you remember. You don't become magnetic by mimicking sexiness you saw on TikTok. You become magnetic by being deeply, fully in your own skin. Sensuality lives in your presence, not your posing. And when you stop trying to impress and start trying to feel, everything changes. Part 4. The lie that you are just not that kind of woman. I'm just not sensual. That's for other women. You've told yourself that lie long enough, and it's killing your magic. You feel awkward, disconnected, maybe even ashamed, and take that as proof. But it's not truth. It's conditioning. You create a story and live inside it. I'm the smart one, not the sensual one. But you feel joy at your favorite song. You love soft blankets, sunsets, chocolate. That's sensuality. It never left you. You just stopped listening. You are sensual. You've just forgotten how to speak your body's language. Let's relearn it. When the ache becomes a roar, it hits you one day. You're tired of living from the neck up. The mirror reflects someone competent, but not alive. You want to feel again, deeply, fully, wildly. Olivia did too. After a breakup, she realized she wasn't lacking passion and love. She was lacking it within herself. So she made a choice. Stop treating her body like a machine. Start honoring it like a temple. That moment of pain, it's your pivot point. You're not breaking down. You're breaking open. This is the call back to your feminine power. Will you answer? Part 6. The first homecoming. Into your body. Sensuality starts here, in your body, not your head. This isn't theory. It's touch, it's breath, it's presence. Your pleasure is your compass, not a reward for good behavior. Confidence doesn't live in your mirror. It lives in how you move, how you feel, how you are. Embodied confidence isn't loud, it's grounded. It walks into a room without saying a word and still shifts the energy. This is about feeling your life again, not thinking it. Are you ready to come home to your body? Part 7. Your pleasure needs boundaries, not permission. You're not too busy. You're just putting yourself last. When did your own pleasure become optional, something earned after exhaustion? Let's change that. It starts with this. Declare your pleasure as a priority. Not someday, not when everything's done, now. Set your sacred boundaries. Say no to draining people. Block out 15 minutes just for you. Make your joy non-negotiable. Your pleasure isn't a luxury, it's your lifeline. Protect it like it matters, because it does. Your body is a map. Start reading it. The mind loves logic. The body speaks in sensation. To reconnect, you must learn the language of your skin. And the first word? Presence. The 5-minute body scan isn't woo-woo. It's wiring. When you breathe deep, scan your body, notice tension without judgment, you rebuild the bridge between your mind and your physical self. This isn't about fixing anything. It's about feeling everything. Slow down. Tune in. That's how you come back online. Part 9. Sensual Rituals. Your pleasure practice starts here. You don't need a vacation. You need a moment. 1 cup of coffee, tasted slowly. A soft blanket, noticed. A candle, lit with intention. That's how sensuality sneaks back in. Each day, give yourself 1 sensory experience. Monday, taste. Tuesday, touch. Wednesday, smell. Small rituals, huge shift. These moments interrupt numbness. They bring you back, not to impress, not to seduce, just to feel. Pleasure isn't out there. It's right here, waiting to be noticed. Part 10. The Pleasure Inventory. Rewire your brain for joy. Don't wait for something big to feel good. Your joy is not in Paris or on payday. It's in clean sheets, ripe strawberries, your favorite song. Start there. Make a list. 50 small things that bring your senses alive. Touch, taste, sound, scent, sight. Your pleasure menu. Keep it on your phone. Use it like medicine when life feels heavy. Pleasure doesn't need to be earned. It needs to be noticed. Train your brain to find it, and joy becomes your default. Part 11. Music that moves you. The Feminine Energy Playlist. Skip the hype songs. This isn't a workout. This is about flow, not force. Create a playlist that feels like silk, not steel. Choose music that makes you sway without thinking. Music that softens, opens, and slows you down. Let your body respond. Let it lead. This isn't about dancing for anyone else. It's about remembering how good it feels to move without a goal. Your body understands rhythm. Speak its language. Part 12. The Slow Down Ritual. Sensuality lives in stillness. You want to feel more? Move slower. We rush through pleasure like it's another task to check off. But sensuality doesn't live in speed. It lives in attention. Choose one thing. Your morning shower, your skincare, your walk. Do it at half speed. Let silence stretch. Let pauses breathe. Notice the texture, the taste, the temperature of now. Slow is sexy. Slow is powerful. Slow is presence. Part 13. The Strengths of a Sensual Woman. Strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it's in your softness, in your stillness, in your depth. You've been told to be strong like a man, but there's another way. Start redefining power. Your intuition is sharp. Your emotions connect. Your beauty creates peace. Your ability to receive is not weakness. It's magnetic. Write your strengths. Own them. Speak them. A woman who knows her feminine power doesn't compete. She radiates. Part 14. The mirror practice. Face yourself, feel yourself. Stand in front of the mirror, not to judge, to connect. This isn't about flaws, it's about presence. Put on music, dim the lights, light a candle. Look at your body like it's sacred, because it is. Move slowly. Touch your skin. Say something kind out loud. Let it land. Do this weekly, not for anyone else, for you. To feel at home in your skin is a radical act of self-love. Part 15. The fear of being seen. Let it come, then let it go. You've done the work. You feel more alive. But now, you feel exposed. Being disconnected was painful, but it was safe. Now your light is visible, and visibility can feel terrifying. What will they think? Am I too much? Here's the truth. Your radiance will trigger some. Let it. Their discomfort is not your responsibility. Your sensuality is not a show. It's your joy made visible. Let it shine. Unapologetic. Part 16. The sensual gaze. Speak without words. You don't need to say much. Your eyes will do it for you. A sensual gaze isn't about seduction. It's about presence, intention, power. Relax your eyes. Soften your stare. Let yourself linger. Try the triangle gaze. One eye, the other, lips, and back. Hold the moment, then look away slowly, like you're in no rush. You're not performing, you're transmitting. Let your gaze say, I see you, and I'm unshakably grounded in me. Your voice carries your energy. If you rush, pitch high, or speak from anxiety, people feel it. But when you breathe deep, slow down, and speak from your chest, everything shifts. Practice this. Inhale into your belly. Feel the vibration in your chest. Speak slowly. Let silence do half the work. Your words become more than sound. They become sensation. Speak less, land more. That's how unforgettable women are heard. Receive the compliment without shrinking. Someone says, you're glowing. You deflect, you downplay, you change the subject. Stop, just stop. Receiving is power. Not everyone can do it. Pause, breathe, smile. Say, thank you. Let the words land like a gift you actually deserved. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to return it. Receiving well teaches the world how to treat you. Let yourself be praised. You're worth it. Part 19. The sensory joy routine. Pleasure on repeat. Pleasure doesn't have to be spontaneous. It can be scheduled. Why wait for joy to surprise you? Create it. Repeat it. Ritualize it. Each day, give your senses a gift. Taste something rich. Wear something soft. Smell something beautiful. Hear something soothing. See something stunning. Make joy your baseline, not a rare treat. Because a woman who feeds her senses daily, she glows different. Don't perform. Inhabit. The danger? Turning your new sensuality into another act. Am I being sexy enough? Stop right there. That's your head, not your body talking. Sensuality isn't a costume. It's a state of being. It's not about how you look. It's about how you feel. The real magic happens when you stop trying to be seen and start seeing yourself. Say it. This is for me. That's the vibe that draws everyone in. The compliment of presence. You're beautiful is nice, but I feel calm around you. That hits different. That's presence, and it's more powerful than looks. When you're embodied, People feel it. You're not just pretty, you're magnetic. You don't chase attention, you attract peace. That compliment means you're living the shift. You've stopped floating. You're here now. And trust me, everyone notices. Part 22. Define what sensual living means for you. Sensuality is personal. It's not one size fits all. It's not red lipstick and high heels, unless that's your vibe. What does it look like for you? What slows you down, lights you up, makes you feel deeply alive? Write your own sensual life manifesto. What does sensual living mean to you? When do you feel most connected to your sensual energy? What kills that energy? And what's one new habit you'll add to nourish it? This is your sacred declaration. No external trend or opinion defines your femininity. When you name it, you claim it. When you design your own sensuality, you free yourself from the world's script. And that is power. Embodiment anchors, your sensual SOS tool. Ever get stuck in your head, spiraling with anxiety? You need an anchor. A physical reminder to return to your body. Choose something small and sensory. A smooth stone, a soft fabric, a favorite scent, a ring. Pair it with your calmest moments. Body scan, deep breath, music. This conditions your brain. This object equals safety, presence, power. Next time anxiety strikes, touch your anchor. Feel its texture, smell its scent. Let it pull you back. This isn't silly, it's neuroscience. And it works. One small object can return you to yourself. Part 24. Embodied communication. Speak with your whole self. Your words are only half the story. Your body, breath, eyes, energy, they do the real talking. Start listening with your whole body. Feel the space between words. Speak from your chest, not just your brain. Use touch with intention, a warm gaze, a slow smile. You'll stop performing connection and start being connection. This kind of communication can't be faked. It's calm, it's rich, it's unforgettable. Because the most captivating women don't just speak, they transmit. Energy vampires exist. Protect your radiance. When you glow, some people come closer just to feed off your light. Not everyone who's drawn to your energy deserves access to it. Energy vampires aren't evil, but they are draining. They complain, demand, unload, and leave you empty. You don't need to cut them out with drama. You need boundaries. Limit time, visualize a protective bubble of light around you, prepare a graceful exit line. It's been lovely, but I have to take care of something. Protecting your peace doesn't make you cold. It makes your sensual energy sustainable and sacred. Part 26. The feminine art of receiving. Grace, not guilt. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to give it all. Receiving is a skill and a lost feminine art. When he offers help, a gift, a compliment, say thank you. Not, I've got it. Not, you didn't have to. Just thank you. Receiving well isn't weakness, it's generosity. You give others the joy of giving. You create balance, polarity, connection. This doesn't make you passive, it makes you magnetic. The woman who receives with grace inspires more giving. Stop deflecting. Start opening. You're worthy of the good things that come to you. Part 27. Build unshakable self-worth through your body. Confidence built on compliments crumbles fast. But the kind built in your body, that's unshakable. Trust your body's wisdom, your gut feelings, your physical needs, your sacred intuition. Rest is not a reward. Nourishment is not a cheat. Pleasure is not a guilty indulgence. These are your birthrights. Your self-worth can't be measured by a scale, an opinion, or a text that never came. It lives in how deeply you're connected to you. You are not a project to fix. You are a home to cherish. Come back to that home, again and again.
Part 28. The sensual yes and the embodied no. Ever say yes and feel your gut twist? That's not consent. That's self-abandonment. There's a difference between a logical yes and a felt yes. A sensual yes feels open, warm, expansive. A body yes says, this is right. Anything less is a no. Start practicing. Pause before you agree. Ask your body, not your head. Does this feel safe, exciting, light, or tight, heavy, off? You don't need to explain your no. You just need to honor it. That's sovereignty. That's embodiment. That's freedom.
Part 29. You are the source, not the seeker. Stop waiting for a man to make you feel desirable. Stop outsourcing your sensuality. You don't need to be chosen. You need to remember you're the source. The fire is already in you. When you know your worth, you're not chasing validation. You're not asking, am I enough? You're asking, is he worthy of me? This is abundance. This is power. You walk into a room and don't wonder who's watching. You decide who gets your energy. Stop seeking the fire. Be the fire.
Part 30. Radiant Presence, the Magnetic X Factor. She walks in, not loud, not flashy, but the room shifts. She's warm, grounded, alive. That's radiant presence. It's not about beauty, it's about embodiment. She's in her body. She savors her coffee. She listens with her eyes. She doesn't chase attention, she holds it effortlessly. Why? Because she lives in the moment, in herself. This is the energy people remember. This is what makes you unforgettable. Not your outfit, not your smile, your energy, your presence, your power.
Part 31. A sensual life is a daily decision. This isn't a phase, it's a lifestyle. Your rituals, body scans, sensory joy, feminine playlists are not extras. They're your fuel. They keep your energy charged and your soul nourished. Stay curious about your body. Try new scents, new movements, new textures. Protect your pleasure like sacred ground. Say no to what drains you. Say yes to what lights you up. And share it. Radiant women inspire others to rise. Your sensuality isn't a project to complete. It's a garden. Water it daily.
Part 32. The Olivia within you. From numb to radiant. Remember Olivia? Head on a stick. Numb. Lonely. Burned out. She didn't need to become someone new. She needed to come home to herself. She didn't give up her intellect. She added her body back into the equation. Through small, powerful steps, body scans, music, pleasure rituals, she rewired her nervous system for joy, for presence, for power. You have an Olivia inside you. She's not lost. She's just been waiting. And now she's wide awake and glowing.
The Unforgettable Woman's Toolkit. You now hold a full arsenal of feminine power, embodiment, feeling over thinking, pleasure as fuel, not reward, sensual communication, eyes, voice, body, Receptivity, graceful, powerful receiving. Boundaries, around energy, not just time. Rituals that reconnect you to the now. This isn't theory, it's transformation, not performative sensuality, embodied aliveness. You're not trying to be unforgettable, you simply are.
Part 34. Your life in full color begins now. The shift already happened, the moment you chose to feel again. No more grayscale days of numbness and head-only living. Now you taste your coffee, feel the sun, breathe deeper, speak slower. Now you walk like a woman who knows who she is. This isn't temporary. This is your new default. Your new normal is pleasure, presence, power. This is the gift you gave yourself, and it only gets brighter from here. Part 35. Final word. You are power. They told you power looked like hustle, like being tougher, louder, faster. But now you know, real feminine power is soft, deep, wild. It receives, it radiates, it creates, it transforms. You are not either or. You are the brilliant mind and the sacred body, the soft heart and the strong spine. You are not becoming powerful. You already are. Never forget, you are not seeking your light. You are the light.